188 laps of holding your breath.
I'm as nervous right now as I am all year long for any race we go to. Tense, man.
These cars, they've not been out there drafting since on Friday.
Start-finish line is way down toward turn 1, not in the middle of the tri-oval as it is at the sister track, Daytona.
Well, DW, if you're ever going to listen to what I'm telling you, we're going to be 4 wide, we're going to be 5 wide. Reach up there and pull those belts tight one more time.
I got him.
And boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Hello everybody and welcome to race number 9 in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series here at Talladega Superspeedway, and we're in trouble. Unless I can get a car behind me, I am afraid we are going to lose the draft. We gotta start because Franchitti was being weird. Sorry, I had to readjust my mic there for a second. And so I had to let off because I was not going to go to the outside, but he kept like doing this weird thing, like going to the bottom, then kind of, I don't know. And we got a massive run, so we should be okay now. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, so, like I said, Talladega, round 9. If you're wondering why you're seeing the Cup cars before the Nationwide cars, I explained that in the Mexico City race. But we're doing things this way. We'll get it all swapped back to where the Nationwide cars go before the Cup cars at a track in time. We're doing it this way for the time being, but it'll all get sorted out. So, yeah, we come in here as the point leader somehow. 139 points ahead of Robbie Gordon. Travis Quapple, as you saw in the intro, has worked his way to the top 5 in points. I did do a little bit of homework to see like if some of this is like realistic. David Reagan actually did pretty good. I was pretty surprised, but he's not having a killer standout season in the points. From what I can remember. I'm trying to look over at my other screen. He's 15th. He lost 7 spots after Phoenix. Wow, they had a major checkup off of turn 2. Don't know what that was about, but I'm glad it wasn't a wreck. I don't like what Bobby's doing there, so... Okay. He must have an issue. He's not, like, out of the race. Maybe he will be. I don't know. But he didn't blow up, so he just had to work his way to the bottom. But everyone's okay. And we didn't really get split up too bad, so this actually could be a good thing as far as keeping the race green. We are very tight on entry. Now, it could just be the fact that we're carrying a lot of speed. I don't remember. I could go back and look at my replays to see what the telemetry looked like last time we were here with the COT cars in truck physics, but I can't remember if we were hitting speeds of like 200, so I don't know if it's a speed thing or if it's a handling thing, but we're having issues with the handling here, but we didn't at Daytona. But all throughout, you know, my life watching racing for 25 years, I think. 2023 will actually be, yeah, my 25th season of watching NASCAR. Or not necessarily watching the entire time, because like I've said a few times, I missed a lot of 08 to like 2018. but I was always still a fan of it. I played racing games from time to time, you know, and whatnot, whenever I could. And still would kind of follow to see how Gordon's doing. Like in 2015, I tuned into the Homestead race. 2015, I actually went to Bristol. But for the night race, that was fun. But yeah, so where was I going with this? I apologize if that was going somewhere, because I just blanked on what I was going with. Oh yeah, handling. So the handling at Daytona was always like an issue. Talladega, they never seem to have too much of an issue. But Daytona, we don't really ever have horrible handling issues. Well, the night race we have. I take that back. Could have just been the track though. But we always had to run up like a lane higher because we could not handle the bottom. It would get so squirrely. So yeah, we have had handling issues at Daytona, never mind. I rescind my previous statement. Bobby update, he's still in the race, he's just a lap down now. Which means we are going to eventually catch him. Which means we are probably going to have a wreck. So, given where we're at, I'd rather just try to push to the front and avoid Bobby than be in the back and try to avoid a wreck. There is a wreck. How many cars? Michael Waltrip is Bun, maybe? I don't know, we didn't get a caution. That's weird. They must have just kind of looped around and kept going. No one really made any contact with anything.
Hold it tight here. Outside, be 3 wide. Outside, be 3 wide. Outside, be 3 wide.
Be 3 wide, be 3 wide, be 3 wide. Ugh. Did not miss that part about Daytona. You're in the middle, 3 wide. You're in the middle, 3 wide. We won't be in the middle much 3 wide today, I can promise that. I do not want to be in the middle with the way this car is handling.
Still out there. Clear all around, all clear, outside.
Well, if we end up in the middle, it's not intentional, I can promise that. Let me reword that.
Still there.
There's Biffle, one of the 4 Roush cars in the field, one of the 4 cars that we made contact with last week at Phoenix.
Still there.
Right, there's Bobby.
47.
Go low, go low.
Look at these 2 in front now. You brace it. You're
Good.
Yeah, be 3
All right,
wide.
so
Clear.
Michael McDowell, Greg Biffle,
Clear.
David Rudeman. We were in a line,
Outside.
but I got Kurt on my outside. Jeff Burton's up there. So I guess we all kind of got past Bobby pretty easily, actually,
Stay low.
which is a surprise.
Stay low.
And there was no wreck. Surprise number 2.
Stay low.
Please keep momentum up here. I was trying to keep it where Kurt couldn't go underneath McDowell, so we can stay underneath Kurt and not go 3 wide. I feel like I'm just better off riding with Greg Biffle because I don't think I'm going to be able to pass, but I'm tight, 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 tight. Get down. No, get down. Can I? No, I can't. Damn.
Hold it tight here.
I felt like I could, but my spotter wasn't saying anything.
3 wide now in the
He
middle.
was so delayed to tell me that, I feel
Hold it
like.
tight here, outside.
Because that's
3
what
wide now in
happened
the middle, inside. 3 wide now in
with
the middle.
Junior in 07.
Hold it tight
Or
here.
06.
Inside. 3 wide now in
07.
the middle. Clear, clear.
As soon as he said clear, I took it.
Be 3 wide, outside.
I don't think we're going to have enough steam though to get past anybody for the lead, so I feel like we're going to have to do some pushing
Stay low. Be
and
3
then just
wide,
try to catch him in the
outside.
right
Still
spot
out
at the
there.
right time.
Stay low. 14.
Just gave Harvick a good shove.
Still out there.
Nothing like bumping into a car at 200 miles an hour,
3
eh?
wide, outside. Here. Be
Don't
3
know
wide.
why I threw A in there, but
Still
hey,
out there. Clear.
something just happened in my mirror, I see. But they
Outside.
didn't wreck, and it looks like they have time to merge up, so I think we're going to be okay.
Clear all around, all clear.
A lot of goofiness going on back there, and Harvick gave me an opportunity to get a massive run on him with Dario behind us. Can we actually take the lead here? Run a little high, cut down. Will we lead a lap? No.
5, 6, 3, still out there. Just be smooth.
Harvick was toying with us.
Clear all around, all
How
clear.
far did we have to pit? 26 laps. Yeah, I know it's recommending 1.5, but we're gonna put 2 because I know the fuel's gonna burn off fast.
Still there.
And my crew chief's gonna lie to me and say, "Oh, you only need this much," and I'm gonna get screwed.
Stay low. Clear.
Holy crap! We really got the lead at Talladega on the bottom, and they were up top of us, and we managed to finally get around them. I'm honestly shocked.
14, 6, 3, 5. Real good work. Left those guys behind.
I'm also honestly super tight, and my reshade settings, they don't look the same when I do the replay for some reason. As far as the mirror when I'm driving is very dark. So I was watching the Vegas race just, you know, back when I had edited it to make sure everything was good, whatnot. And I noticed in the mirror it didn't look that dark, but I remember, so I looked up the live and I, you know, compared it, and I'm like, wow, it's a lot darker in the mirror live than it is on the replay for the cockpit. Excuse me. And so yeah, like Jeff Burton right now, I just see a white circle.
Still there. 14.
That's it. I can't barely see, and his headlights. I can barely see his car though. Elliott Sadler stands out.
Still there.
Casey Kane, when he was behind us, not beside us, I could barely see his car. So that does make me nervous at times too. If I have a darker colored car behind me, it's going to be hard for me to slip back in line to get across and kind of cut in because I can't see their bumper. So we just gotta be careful for that. I have a feeling there's been enough little incidents throughout this race where, I'm here, Elliot. Okay. Thank you.
Outside. Be 3 wide. Outside.
Who led that lap? Kane did.
3 wide. Here. Hold it tight here. Outside. Here. Stay low. Be 3 wide.
Jimmy? I think that's Jimmy. I just see the word Lowe's in my mirror.
Outside. Be 3
And
wide.
then Monte Carlo, so yeah, pretty sure it's Jimmy.
Hold it tight here. Be 3 wide. Outside. Be 3 wide.
Yeah, I can kind of see some of the yellow from his splitter.
Be 3 wide. Hold it tight here. Outside. Be 3 wide. Outside. Here. Here. Still out there.
Michael McDowell's up here.
Still there.
We're the only 2-win race team this season, with our win last week at Phoenix.
Still there. Be 3 wide. Outside. Outside. Be 3
Phoenix,
wide.
low-key, we've gotten really good at.
Here. Hold
I
it
think
tight here.
changing to the CTS physics has a lot to do with that, because I have a lot of practice there with trucks from the '96 season and
Clear all around.
all
clear
that.
outside. Stay low.
Excuse me. So I had some pretty good setups for that, so I have a feeling that kind of contributed to our success there
Stay low.
over the past couple seasons. But yeah. What was the other place we got to win? Martinsville. Yeah, we won Martinsville. Pretty sure.
Still there.
I have no idea who that is behind me. Is that,
Here.
doesn't say Army, so that would have to probably be Scott Riggs, I
Be
guess.
3 wide. Outside.
Let's see if we can look
Be
it up.
3
Yeah,
wide.
Scott
Outside.
Riggs.
Here. Here. Stay low.
Burton's the one we raced for the 500 to the finish.
Inside.
Wow, Scott, you really stuck it down there.
3 wide now in the middle.
Granted, I really couldn't see.
Outside. 3 wide now in the middle. Clear. Still there.
Alright, that's a bright yellow car back there. We should be able to get down in front.
Clear. Clear.
There we go.
Outside.
Dario did too. AJ Allmendinger. He is in front of us now. Whoa. Daria, nope. That looks like Bobby up ahead, I think. Did not expect to see him so quick.
509. Good work. Still out there.
It looks like we're going to catch him in a good spot.
Still out there. Be 3 wide, outside. Be 3 wide, outside.
Wow. Casey Mears had just stayed low. We could have just drafted with him. I was going to give him a good shot. We're so tight. No.
Inside. Stay high.
I saw Menard come in as we were getting ready to go into entry for the turn and couldn't get it down fast enough.
Still there.
Jeez. Alright. Calculated risk. Back up, back up, back up. Alright, now I'll go down.
Good job. One at a time. Clear, clear.
Figured, oh, there's some skid marks there. Figured I'd let out the throttle a little bit, try to get down and behind Montoya would probably be our best strategy, just stay up here.
Outside.
Oh, I couldn't tell if Allmendinger actually had gotten the run on us to get underneath.
Still out there.
We were just late to that block.
Still there. Here. Here. Still out there.
Now the highest difficulty, believe it or not, was at Lowe's.
Stay low.
It was an older version, so I have a feeling some things are different than the current version that we're using. Well, we're changing it. We talked about that at the truck race, though, at Lowe's.
Stay low.
But we ran that one at 103%. We managed to get a win. 110% would obviously be max, minus adaptive speed control. But 110%, if we can pull a win off.
Still out there.
Sorry, it's been a long day. If we could get a win though at 110%, I'd wake right up. That would be the biggest accomplishment I think I've had in this entire career.
Still there.
That's something I kind of want to do too, is look back at it, you know, when this is all done, and do like a top 10 thing. And the vast majority of the Cup Series career, by that point, you all would have seen. So you guys can vote if you wanted to partake in that video. We got about 4 more years before we even get close to the finish. The goal is to get it up to present day, and then once a year run a series, run in the, you know, whatever, until we retire. Yeah, so tight. And the one fun thing 2K reminded me is after, you know, you hit like your 40s, your reflexes start going down and whatnot. So by the time we finish this series, I will be in my 40s. So we'll be able to watch me wreck more and be bad, because I'm only 4.5 years away. 35 for anybody who's actually doing the math there. I'll be 36 in April. We got a good run under Regan there. Sam Hornish is behind us. Montoya is creeping down. Montoya, I guess, is underneath Reagan.
Clear all around, all clear.
I use my peripheral vision to like just follow the yellow line. I just watch my mirror so I can see what's happening behind me, so I have an idea of what's coming towards me when they're trying to pass. I think that's Kyle Busch, yeah.
No pressure up back.
That's Burton. I know that blue and white circle. His car actually looks really badass in the mirror because, like I said, I can't see darker colors, so I just have like the headlights look like they're glowing, and this white orb, it just looks like a mean, angry looking car. It's actually pretty badass. We're almost to the halfway point of this race. We can go about 14 more laps on fuel. So that put us to 38, so we definitely are going to be able to make this on one stop. Just try to keep Burt behind me. If I could stay up here till the pit stops, that would be fantastic. Though I have a feeling they're going to get on and off pit road like really well, considering their AI strength. The tight problem seems to have gone away, so before I forget, let's take tires off. Ryan Newman's creeping up under here, but we're not going to let him poke. I had to quickly double check my mic, make sure I didn't have it on mute. Who's this? It's Clint Boyer. Had to let off the throttle a little bit. Awkward entry. Scott Riggs looks like he's trying to make a run to our outside.
Outside. Inside. Yellow's out. Yellow's out. You're clear if you need it. Sitting this time. Base card 1. Yellow is out, we got it.
No kidding.
Base card 2. He obviously broke something.
Did we? I couldn't tell. Did anybody guess that? We broke something?
Base card down the back.
Well, alright, so without looking at the replay yet, I'm going to explain what happened, in my opinion, what I thought, because what I thought always seems to be different from the replay. So I want to give you my raw thoughts on it first, then we'll go to the replay. I saw, who was that actually? I forget who it was. It was on the outside there now. Drawing a blank. But, well, let me see what the stand-ins were at the time. I can't see that. Never mind. Well, they probably didn't get past the line. Was it Sorensen? Might have been Sorensen. Or Burton. Or somebody. Doesn't matter. I saw him getting a run. So I thought I could kind of pop high and then off the turn to keep speed up because it was tight coming off. Pop high and then pop back low in time to block both lanes. As I started to make my move to the top, I was like ready to just get in front of that car, and you heard him. My spotter then goes, car high. So, not really a whole lot. I mean, I could have just held my line, but you know, I was trying to stay up in the front because pit stops are going to be coming up. So that was just it's poor judgment on my call, but yeah.
What you got there, bud? Tore up?
Yeah, you think it's tore up? Ugh. Well, might as well go take a look at it because we are done. Alright, so we're going to slow it way down. There's actually something in here that I've never seen before. So, we're coming off the turn. It was Scott Riggs. And I started to try to drift up. I was being cautious. I thought we was maybe, I thought we had the room. So we could catch right there. And then drift down. We get caught there. We'd start tagging. We take 4 cars there. It gets ugly. We get Riggs again. Does he spin? No. We get caught by Casey Kane. These guys are just smoking down there. Nothing really bad. We get Kane again here. And then I try to keep pinned. We get actually airborne there. So I try to keep it pinned to the wall. Actually, let's change the angle here. Alright, so we have the angle changed here so we can see a little bit better what happens after this. So here comes this pack. And this is where it gets ugly. We're going to focus on our car first. We get massacred. Nemechek goes under us. Look at the right or left front. We are missing a wheel. Has anyone ever seen the wheel miss? Like, I've never seen that before. That's incredible. I'm like, I applaud this mod for having that much damage. We are missing a wheel. Like, wow. We're going to have a few replays for this one, so we slow it down just a tick more. Watch it from this angle. Reed Sorensen comes in. He implodes there. We'll follow this pack for a minute. I think that's pretty much the worst of it for these guys. Junior's broken. Yeah, nothing else really too much there. These guys, do they get through okay? Yeah. They're all damaged pretty good. Oh, Burton. Oh, we got to go check that out. Looks like he smacks Kevin Harvick. All right, so Crazy's already started. Another angle from here. Wow, we went flying. Yeah, that tops the 07 crash. Or 06? No, it was 07. Coke 600, we had a hard hit. Texas, we had a hard hit. Here comes Burton. He had a clear shot till Marlin hit him. And then Burton comes through and tags his teammate Kevin Harvick. That was a big wreck. Time for some onboards. All right, first one we're going to do is us. Hop there. I thought I saw corner of my eye. I thought I saw, wow, it really got really weird looking. Scott Riggs, this is what he sees. Can you see us fly up in the air from here? Wow, yeah, you can see all of that back there. Right on with Martin Truex Jr. I promise I know everyone wants to see Reed Sorensen. Trying to get the camera to swing back around. Jeez. So much smoke. We're gonna ride on with Joe Nemechek here. I promise, next is Reed Sorensen. Nemechek got a pretty good view though. It's like they all realized, oh wait, he's high. Oh man, he smacked right into the top of Nemechek's car. Alright, we're gonna do this one from the in-car. This one we are riding on, who we ride up with? I'm kidding. We're riding with Reed Sorensen on this one. Why are you aimed towards the smoke? Oh. What a hit. You can just hear people banging off each other. This one we're riding with Dale Jr. I gotta look again. I don't know who the contact was that sent us up so high. Alright, this is our final one we're gonna do. We're gonna do this in slow motion so you can see a couple things. So Junior actually was the one who helped launch us up in the air, and then Nemechek is the one who really impaled us when we went over his car. But this one you get a real good perspective from McMurray's view. Ironically enough, we hit the prayer car. So, because we're going to need some prayers after this wreck. Watch the left front. The wheel disappears there, and then McMurray gets right into us, and yeah, he was the big finisher in that run. But Nemechek hit us hard enough that took the wheel off the car. Unbelievable hard crash. Last one in real time. Oh. I try to keep it locked down up there. Big hit. Alright, so we are on the final lap here. We're watching AJ Allmendinger, Robbie Gordon, and Eric Almirola battle for the lead here with these lap cars in and amongst the three of them, excuse me. Looks like Robbie Gordon is shot out to the lead. I don't think Eric doesn't have a chance. Almirola might get him here. Yeah, he might. Oh my gosh, he might get him at the line. It looked like Robbie. Yeah, Robbie Gordon got him. Wow, that was a close finish. And with that, we are finished here at Talladega for the Sprint Cup anyway. We still have the Cup Series, or the Nationwide Series for our next one. Robbie Gordon gets the win. AJ Allmendinger, Eric Almirola, Regan Smith, and Carl Edwards round out our top 5. It was fun up until we crashed, but definitely will go down as one of the bigger damage wrecks I've seen as far as like how damaged a car can look. I've never seen the wheel come off one of them. So yeah, it was eventful for a minute there. Good racing. Car was just tight. Made a mistake. So we learned our lesson for the nationwide race. So hopefully that goes better than this one. But yeah, until then, thank you all for likes, comments, subscriptions, and they're all appreciated. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.